Hey, what's up? What's up? This is Sky Up. I am your host for the Hey Friend podcast. Hope you guys can see me. I am in my room. I am coming to you live. We are here in Topeka. We are safe. We're off the freeway. Wanted to make sure that I was able to touch bases with y'all to let you know that we are good. We are good. We are good. God is good. I went to a track meet. Kids competed. Then the storm came through. It hit Topeka first. It missed us all the way. We ran through a storm on our way back after we stayed um, in Bonnet Springs for a while and stayed over. Had Topeka High's track team, had Highland Park's baseball team, and track team. Everybody was safe, so no issues there. But just wanted to come on and let you all know that we are good, we're safe, we're excited that you all were trying to get on. I was trying to get on the podcast. I know it's late right now. I'm not going to be on for long, but I just wanted to get this episode in so we could talk about it later. Um, but mainly just the whole thing of letting everybody know that we're all home, we're all safe, we're off the highway. Um, it was a rainstorm. I know the tornadoes went off here. We heard it here in Topeka. We were in Bonner Springs. The sky opened up there. It split around us. We went to get something to eat, and they said, "Do not get on the highway." So we went back to Bonner Springs. Everything was fine. It was safe. The kids, kids are gonna be kids. They got a little rowdy, a little just restless and stuff. And so, but we got back home safely. We're good. Um, but what do you do in the midst of a storm? That was going to be our title today. And it just happened to be a real storm. But what would you do in the midst of a storm? What would you do? What do you do in the midst of a storm? I mean, what is it that you do in the midst of a storm? And again, this is not going to be long at all. This is not going to be anything that you have to come on and talk about. But actually, what do you do in the midst of a storm? I gotta change that. What do you do? What do you do in the midst, the midst of a storm? There we go. All right, that's the right ticker right there. So we know that we are late. It's 10 o'clock here in Topeka. We know that you guys are probably not on. You're not going to be on, but I just want to put this on so it will actually be on the Facebook Live, on both the my live, and then also the Hey Friend podcast page as well. My dogs are answering to get out. Normally, I don't do this here because of that, and so they are wanting to go outside with me. So I'm ready to take them outside. But I just wanted to touch base. What do you do in the midst of a storm? What do you do in the midst of a storm? There was something going on at the Bonner Springs when we got there. There was a young man that was from Topeka High that had been going through something. I'm not for sure. I didn't ask, but I asked if I could pray with him and pray for him, and he allowed me to do that. He allowed me to do that, and so stop. Hey, no. And so we did that. We prayed for him. There were some girls that were praying even before I started. Is excited to see young people praying. It really meant a lot to me to see that happening. So that happened. And then when I put it up there, I'm like, wow, we are in the midst of a storm. But I wasn't worried. And it reminded me of the passage of Jesus when he was in the boat with his disciples, and they were going across the water, and a great storm came and tossed the ship, the boat, back and forth, and he was down inside of the barrel of the ship, or below the lower deck in the ship, and they woke him up because he was asleep. I mean, the water waves was rocking him to sleep, and so I fell asleep on the bus in the midst of the storm coming home because I knew that I was safe in his arms. But it reminded me of that story. And I just woke up when I heard the kids getting loud. It was lightning, something was going on. And I just said, "Peace be still. Storm pass over. Peace be still." And so, um, is that what you say when you're in the midst of a storm? Be it a storm in your relationship, in your finances, at your job, in your school, in your community, at your church, even with yourself. Do you know how to say peace, be still? Because you have the power of life and death in your tongue. So, what do you say in the midst of the storm? What do you do? How do you handle your storms? What do you say to your storms? Do you tell them to move around? Do you say peace be still to your storm? So just something to think about, something to talk about. And so that's it. That's all I'm going to say tonight. I thank you all for wanting to find me. There were some people that hit me up, say, "Are you going to get on? You're going to get on?" I tried to. It wasn't meant for me to, and that's fine. We will see you next Thursday. I do believe next Thursday is going to be the 7th. Let me check for sure. I know this is our 17th episode in season 2 of our podcast. So we are excited about that. Let me check for sure. Next week in April is going to be April 30th. I keep saying, oh no, we got 2 more weeks before we have our special Arthur guest on, Pam uh, Harmon Porter, who's come on talked about her book, Smile Through the Storm, Through It All. Smile Through It All. So if you haven't gotten that book, go to her website, smilethroughitall.org, so you can get that. I just put that up there right there so you can see it again. Go order a book from her, read it so we can be ready to talk to her and dissect it and let her tell us her story. Okay. I love you guys. I wish you enough. I wish you enough to get over, to get around, to get through, for peace, prosperity, and power, to be able to deal with whatever you're what you're going through. So we thank God for each and every one of you. Again, I don't mean to rush, but I don't want to be here on late. It is already about 10 minutes in. We're at 8:40 minutes, 8 minutes and 45 seconds in. So I got about a minute because I said I was going to go for about 10 minutes. So again, thank you all for wanting to come back on to see Hey Friend podcast. I don't mean to rush it, but again, I was in the midst of a storm, but I knew that we would get through it because I was on the bus. And so I was cool. I was down. I was okay with it. And so, yes, Marcy, hey, you have the book. Great. Please listen to it. Yeah, we're all safe. Blessings. Bless you, Marcy. I did see that now. She did say, "Glad you all are okay." And she also said she has the book. So if you all don't have the book, please get it, read it. So we'll be ready to talk with Pam Harmon. You got me on Monday. Awesome, Marcy. That's great. So get ready for that. We're so excited to be looking through that book. I have read through it and I have already cried and be like, woo, and get mad. I'm like, ugh. So it's taking me through some things on because I've been knowing Pam since she was little. So we're excited about that. We're excited that that book is out. We hope it blesses you. It helps you to smile through it all. So and learn how to smile through it all. Definitely what we talked about when she was on last week. But again, you got 2 weeks to get her book, and we will be doing a book review with the author of Smile Through It All, Pam Harmon Porter. Okay. Again, love each and every one of you. I wish you enough of everything that you need um, to get through whatever you get going through. So I love you. God bless you. Thank you, Marcy, for saying hello. Hey, friend. I am your host, Sky Up. And again, I apologize for being late, but I was in the midst of a storm on the bus and I could not get internet out there in the country on I-70 coming back from Bonner Springs. So you all be blessed. I'll see you all next week. All right. Talk to you soon.